So why is it so important today to get that question right? The distinction between bilingual backgrounds and language disability.
Well, developmental language disorder is one of the most common disability categories in public education. It affects about 10%, 7 to 10% of the population as a primary difficulty. And it's something that people have rarely heard of. Sometimes these kids are seen as slow or lazy, but they may have underlying difficulties that impede their ability to learn language. And language is really the foundation by which you interact with other people, you learn to read and write, you learn to, you get your education through the vehicle of language. So it's really critical. Bilingual kids, or kids who are emerging bilinguals who are learning English as a second language, are often either over or under identified as having developmental language disorders. In early stages, sometimes these kids are under identified because people think, well, let's give them another year to learn the language, then we'll do the assessment. But they might lose a year of intervention that they could have gotten that might help them close that gap. And so we need to get it right in the early stages so that we can provide them with the interventions that they need and the support that they need early on. The sooner you start that intervention, the more easily they'll be able to catch up to their peers. So in the US, 1 of every 5 kids that walks in a classroom door is going to speak another language. In California, it's 2 out of 5. So it's a significant part of the population, and we need to do better by them. If we're going to educate a broad citizenry in our public schools, we need to do it well for 100% of the population. And so I think that's why it's really critical that we get this right and that we provide them with the educational and health services that they need in a timely way.